few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Indianapolis. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Latu. There to bring him down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready? Come 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer.
Right to the air is Richardson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mustang 19, Viking 18.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got a man, Westbrook Akine. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you've got to seize the moment.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Panther 60, 18, Dragon 60, Trap 50, Trap 50, 19, Lion.
Here's Richardson. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Richardson to throw. Pass right side to down. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
On second down, Richardson. And he's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown Colts. His fourth TD grab of the season. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's going out to the 35-yard line. Now, faking the give. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders had different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Now give on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From 41, here's second down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Over Stewart there for the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
We are through one. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
on the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
A second down throw for Richardson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
19.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger and throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Warriors, here we go. Set. 70, 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
64 yards.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
First and 10.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 70.
Here's Richardson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. That's going to set up 3rd down.
Cut 19.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Richardson going to look to throw. Moving left. Taking off to the pylon. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Prater now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will take a 14-6 lead.
6. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Caught that? Oh my God.
To the ground, the first down run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 46, here's a 2nd down and 3. Hill look to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He had their lone touchdown.
That little cornerback, you gotta have some kind of recognition.
First down in this spot.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, and it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson.
Why wasn't nobody down there? Y'all be kidding me, man.
Cardinals first down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Down nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 5.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score from 77 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time, final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down to the side of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. So that's good for 8 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call launch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. He'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Cards first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2. Arizona take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one complete to Bourne.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
And the Cardinal first down.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw yet again. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
Cardinals first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cardinals.
They'll look to throw again. To the outside. Complete. It's Wilson. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's pushed out just shy of the mark.
That boy worked for that. And he missed it. What, he on Wi-Fi?
He pulled it wide to the left. No good. And they do not.
They must be on Wi-Fi. Ain't no fucking way.
Right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
On first down, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First First and 10.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Left side, and he's caught by Warren. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun. Richardson. He's going to run it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That is caught. And the Colts going to be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the one.
First down.
This has been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. Taylor trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
19 tight. Let go.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That one, take it in. Shot down. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead.
Cardinals 9. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That is not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark. But yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he's into the end zone yet again. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Colts. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his 6th this year.
Takes the score. Colts 31. Cardinals 9. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well set up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down to 6.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
17.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries.
Man, come on, Wade.
And matchups these tight ends can create. Man, they are
Now he feel like he got hope.
It leads to 2 points.
I'm scolded.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing, Richardson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That was good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 tight. 19. Bronco 80. Check out.
Now Richardson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Every time he does this little blitz, I get rushed, and it's a bad pass.
His completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That one brought in by Warren. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Mustang Knight, 65 catch. 65 catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Indy. Traeger now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Cardinals 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He'll look middle and finds McBride his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's an Arizona 1st down.
First down, Arizona.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
No gain on the
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
What? Come on, bro. Y'all with the cap.
As they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made.
Man, you should never have converted that fucking fourth down, bro.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see
Damn, bro.
the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to work the screen with Conner. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Conner. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vinyl. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very stout there. That's going to bring up the 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground.
This nigga cannot fucking Damn, bro.
Easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Throwing is Richardson. There's that man again. Another catch. There he goes again. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Colts. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.